this is Dr. Paul and welcome to Central Michigan's Bigfoot and Wildlife Area. It's beautiful here.
Hey guys, it's Friday evening and Doc Poles called and said they have Mr. Shadow's cremains, so we're on our way to pick him up. So he'll be coming back home tonight. And we just thought we'd bring the camera along and show you some more of it's beautiful winter scenery, but it is bitter cold. It's down to 16 already.
It's beautiful winter scenery if you don't have to drive in it.
That too. Been running around all day today actually, but at least it's been sunny, so it makes it somewhat tolerable.
Yeah, I mean, at least it melted the snow off the car because the sun was beating down on it all day.
Most of the main roads are nice and dry.
When I left for work this morning, the temperature on this thing said -8.
Yeah.
What?
Look at the pretty sunshine. It's very rare up here to have a sunny day all day.
In the winter.
So I'll let Tracy take over the camera duties and see what kind of pretty scenery we can get for you. It is still recording.
Yep.
This little poor black kitty between 19 Mile and the bridge on 20th Avenue. I know that house right there has a black cat, but why is it so far away from the house?
Probably not fixed and probably wandering. Because people are stupid. Yeah, we're coming up on a lovely section of road right here. See, the problem that I have, I've got one way to get to work that's straight. The rest of them are roads like this. Now, when the road is solid ice, as it so often is, like now, it's just so awesome to be on. Country 2-lane roads with no shoulder that usually border creeks and ditches that are like this.
There was an older couple 4 or 5 years ago,
Longer than that.
and it was just prior to Christmas, right?
It was actually Christmas Eve. It was his birthday. Now this couple was well known in the community. He had been a volunteer fireman for many, many years. The couple was well loved in the community. They were awesome people. They were so nice. Go on.
And they were coming home from their daughter and son-in-law's.
No, he was on a call, wasn't he?
No, it was him and his wife together. Why would he be on a call?
I thought that he was on a call.
They were coming home from their house, and they never made it home. They vanished. And so, of course, everyone went looking for them. Well, they didn't find them for about 24 hours or so.
Yeah.
And they had gone off the road down into it had to have been 30, 40 foot culvert.
Yeah, on a hill.
On a hill, yeah. And the marks weren't obvious where the vehicle went off the road. That's why they missed them, but they found them both, and they were both deceased. A horrible thing to happen on Christmas Eve.
Yep, and it was his birthday. It was his birthday, it was Christmas Eve, and it was horrible. I have never seen a funeral like that in my life. Every single person from town was at that funeral. Everybody.
We went to.
Yes, I knew the both of them quite well because they were always in the store and he was an older guy, but he worked on computers. He was really good at computer stuff. Sweetest people you ever want to meet in your life. They really were. Yeah, just disappeared. Gone. I mean, the roads around here are no joke. The other morning, Saturday morning, you know, there had been snow, there had been, you know, precipitation overnight and everything, and I got to 66, I got to the main road, driving along, and then I feel the car just start kind of swaying back and forth. And it was only then that I realized that I was driving on glare ice, and it was glare ice for 12 miles all the way to work. So I just creeped along at 35 miles an hour, and so was the thing was, everybody else on the road was doing that too. Usually you always have people that are trying to go 70, but everybody was creeping along, and it was horrible. Because it was New Year's Day, you know. Nobody's gonna pay anybody any extra money to come out and actually put some salt down. And then I figured it'll be better this afternoon when I'm on my way home. It was not one tiny bit better. It was horrible.
I don't know. They show against the sky.
Well, the sky's pretty.
Well,
The sky's like pink and yellow and blue.
these look really cool today.
They're slow. Pink and yellow.
It still seems like every time we come this way, there's more.
I know. I think they're propagating. I sound like I'm about to start singing Little Fluffy Clouds by the Orb. Sunsets were purple and red.
Every
yellow.
direction you look.
I know. It's kind of creepy, but it's really kind of cool. Especially like the ones way in the distance. What would Don Quixote say? Oh yeah, and the other thing is at this time of year, especially when it's really bitter cold like this, the snow buildup on your tires that is like rubbing constantly against your tires. That every time you go to make a turn or something, you're like, what was that noise? Oh, never mind. Look at how pretty the sun looks, especially with the windmills. That looks cool.
Good looking sunset.
Yep. Purple and red and yellow and on fire. The clouds would catch the colors. And I always wonder, why is that one not running? All the other ones are spinning. But him.
You guys ever seen that short clip on the introduction to the show Engineering Disasters, where one of these things is just spinning wildly fast and it disintegrates? Oh my god, I can't even imagine.
I think they said it threw debris like over half a mile. Like large pieces of windmill went half a mile. So just think, look at this house and look where the windmill is.
A couple of these houses here.
Yeah, it's a little freaky when you think about it that way. Yeah, they were working on it or something, and the braking mechanism failed, and it was a storm, and it just started spinning out of control, and it just tore itself to pieces. Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking right there. I don't like that so much.
This road's smoother with snow on it than it is in the summer.
It really is. That is one nice thing. And it's right now it's so cold that yes, there's ice, but there's that frozen layer of snow on top of it that actually gives you traction.
This says it's 8 degrees now.
Toasty. You know, people talk about temperatures and stuff like that. Once you get down below 10 degrees, it's just cold. 10 degrees, minus 12 degrees, whatever. You walk out in the morning and your face hurts. That's all I know. Literally sucks your breath out of your body. It's hurting cold. Oh, it is hopping.
To be busy there today.
Fridays are usually a pretty busy day for them.
And judging by the amount of vehicles,
They're filming.
they're probably filming.
Just so bizarre to me that this little place in the middle of nowhere is now world famous. It's really funny too because they have signs up basically like, if you're not a client and you just want to meet Dr. Bull, don't come in, don't be bothering him. If you're a fan. Are you just going in or you want me to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
Or you can film it too.
I don't want to.
Might seem weird, but you could.
I don't want to film that part. I'll film you coming back.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, it's just bizarre to us. It's like, here's our vet. Here he is. Normal, everyday vet. Middle of nowhere. In central Michigan. And people from all over the world come to see him now. And now he's not taking any new clients. He's booked right up. But yeah, it definitely looks like they're filming today because those cars over there, that's all employee parking and film crew parking. I was going to be on camera once, and it was when we took our old dog, Cody. I brought him in, and they were going to film me with him, but then Doc Paul got called out on an emergency call, and everybody took off and went with him, so I did not get filmed. It didn't hurt my feelings really much any, but I would have loved to see Cody on it. I'm just gonna cry. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's sealed. That's wild.
Let me see. Oh, isn't that pretty?
Never had a cat cremated before, guys.
It's so small. Well, it's got to be a way to get it open, for heaven's sake. They had to put it in there, right?
But they give you this.
Yeah, you guys saw this with Buffy. Oh, he was just done 2 days ago. They really do it nicely, though.
He's the reason I couldn't sleep last night, because Shelby got up in between us, and that's what Shadow used to always do, and it just obviously wasn't the same. It just made me think of that, because him and Shelby used to push each other out of the way to get in between us.
Well, now we got Oswald doing it, too. I mean, there's got to be a way to open that box, because they got the stuff in there. What are you supposed to do if you wanted the ashes to put in a necklace or something?
So guys, we wanted to show you the difference it makes when one county pre-treats their roads, and I believe they use like a brine solution of some sort, and they just spray it on the road prior to a snowstorm or the season, which we're in Isabella County right now, and you can see the road looks pretty decent. You'll see the obvious difference once we hit Mecosta County up here.
Yep, they'll usually do it before a storm just so it doesn't start building up, and then they don't have to plow so much, they don't have to salt so much. It really makes a difference.
Mecosta County did it last year, but they've not done it that we can see this year.
Nope.
Now we're in Mecosta County.
And our roads are crap. Yeah, that's ice. It sure is.
With the pretty sunset though.
I mean, driving down 18 Mile today, I'm like, have they plowed this at all? It certainly doesn't look like they have, because it's not even this good. It is solid packed snow down on a paved road. They have this really bad habit of just clearing the main roads, and then you're left to your own devices. It's like, yeah, the main roads are clear, and how do I get to them? That's always my biggest problem going to work, is trying to get to the main roads. I have 3 ways I can go. One is a twisty paved road. The other one is a twisty dirt road. And the other one is a completely straight shot, but it's crap. There was one time last year that I got to 66 and went, no way am I driving in this. There was drifted snow on 66, which is a main road, and I literally got out to 66 and turned around and went, nope.
The last snowstorm they had, our little private road, they were out there plowing at 10 to 7 in the morning, which is great. But if you can get out of our area, off our road, but then you hit the main roads, a lot of times they're not plowed at all.
Yep.
I knew there had to be deer somewhere. Poor things. Hi there. At least there must be some corn on the ground.
Yep.
For them to eat there. Stranger danger.
Gizmo. Get him. I don't like the way he's standing.
There they go.
Look at Gizmo with his ears up.
And they all stayed together. How cool. Sorry to disturb your dinner, guys. But it is now.
Gizmo. 5.
Yeah, whopping 5 degrees. So we are just about home. And we're going in where it's warm.
Gizmo, it's not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you.
Gizmo wanted some venison.
Yeah. You'd be just that stupid, wouldn't you? Just that much. Then we'd be turning around going back to poles.
That was cool. We know deer don't move around much when it's this cold, but they will. That's probably their yarding area because there's a food source there.
They gotta eat.
Well, guys, thanks for going on this trip with us. We'll see you on the next one.